Hi, Becki, Jazz, and Angus. How are you?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. So I thought all three of you gave exceptional performances. You really captured how well all three of you could read people, and also the complicated history that each of your characters have that you do have to confront later in the show. No spoilers. So for all three of you, I know you only have one scene together, the toasting of the donut scene, but what did you like best about working with each other?
That was a rough scene.
That was a rough scene.
I was so nauseous after that.
She
scene.
ate at least 20 donuts
Yeah,
that day.
easily.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been on sugar, so I was dying by the end of it. It was a really rough day.
Oh.
That was a highlight, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz's
Our one scene.
Jazz's commitment to sugar.
I'm nothing if not
Yeah.
method, you
Yeah.
know?
I think what is interesting about the show is that you don't often see us all together. All of our characters have unique relationships with Mickey, and where we all cross paths is a very intriguing part of the show. How we support Mickey, but also have to keep some things from him. I think the relationships among the cast, among the characters, is a really cool part of the series.
Yeah. We all have our different worlds.
Mm-hmm. Different worlds that overlap in very strange ways.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of your favorite memories from making the show for all three of you.
I personally, I got to work with Becki pretty much every day I was on with beautiful Becki. But the thing that I guess I don't mean that in an aesthetic way, but for me was we're engaged in the program, and our characters are, and I guess when you're reading the screenplays and what have you for the first time, you're sort of looking for any clues as to why, how, and when I'd go to work with Becki, it was she'd be knitting in between takes, making.
I'm a knitter.
She's a knitter. She's family at home, babies, children. I was just it was natural for me to fall in love with her as a creative and hopefully appear at some stage. And so for me, most of my scenes are with Becki, and it was I was very humbled and thankful to be able to spend 5 months with her last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so sweet.
And Jazz, we just giggled our way through.
Yeah, we giggled all right through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
you have to
honestly.
imagine we were also filming, this was about a year into the pandemic.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I hadn't had any sort of contact with the outside world. And there was a certain beauty to being on a set again and making friends again when we hadn't even been allowed to. I mean, I think at that point we still had to be 6 feet apart with multiple masks on. But even within that, I think there was a certain gratitude, not just for the work, but just for the companionship.
Camaraderie,
Yeah, that we hadn't, that I certainly hadn't had in quite a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Becki, I loved your mini Ugly Betty reunion with Christopher Gorham.
Yes, I loved that. Chris and I worked together 5,000 years ago on Ugly Betty. So it was a great thing to see him. He's playing a very different part this time.
Yes.
He's one of my favorite people.
And all three of you have had some amazing scene partners, amazing collaborators over the years. Who would you like to work with again for all three of you?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'd like to work with these guys again.
Right?
I'll
I just
see if
like
this
to have
all-
a solid scene with you guys
That's
where I'm not
true.
eating donuts.
No, I think we need more scenes and we can all eat donuts. And we'd also like to add the little pug, the little
Oh,
dog.
please add the
He's
pug.
great. He's
Yeah.
great. When in
Add
doubt,
the
just
pug.
put the pug in someone's lap.
Right?
Winston. Was that
Winston.
his stage name or his real name?
I think that was the character name.
His stage name was Winston, but it was like a dog named Lucy. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I made that up. Sorry. I'm sorry, Lucy, or whatever your name is.
Winston, Lucy.
Whoever you are.
Too busy knitting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is there going to be a season 2? Do you know?
I think we're skipping to season 3.
Yes.
Season 6. Why not?
Yes.
Let's just go for it.
We don't know. We certainly don't know, but I think it was a really positive experience across the board.
Yeah,
and I
100%.
think a lot remains to be seen. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you all so much for the art that you bring into the world. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank
True
you.
legend. Thank you.